Hey guys, what is going on? Fluffy Ninja from Warp Crew Paintball and Warp Sports Chicagoland, and I'm here with an episode of the Weekend Loadout. If you don't know what this is, I take one of my many paintball guns and show you a loadout that I'm going to use for the weekend to play. I'm not sure how this one's going to turn out. I can already tell there's a little bit of lag on the camera, kind of. Hopefully this comes out okay. If not, I'll have to reshoot it. So I take one of my many paintball guns, show you a loadout that I'm going to use for a weekend to play. This one, I am testing a gun that we're going to be giving away, so hopefully, you know, like, I probably won't be using it all weekend, but I will be using it for a majority of the weekend. And I did a video on it before. It is the Empire X. I absolutely do love these guns. I do have to set it up a little bit so I make sure that it's shooting at the field rate of fire limit. And I haven't tweaked the PSI settings and stuff like that. That's something that I probably won't mess with because we're going to give it away. Because I used to be able to run my axes at around 120 to 150 PSI, and I could get 300 consistently over the chronograph every time, and it was phenomenal. It was so much fun. But I probably spent 2 to 3 years with that axe, making sure that I could shoot it right. I had a red line board with it, stuff like that. Like, this was like way back in the day. But yeah, so I'm going to be using the Empire X that we picked up. I know they released a new axe. It looks really weird, but hey, if it still has the same performance, it's a little expensive though for my taste, especially for the Empire X when you get basically the same performance as something that you can pick up for $200 to $300 on a BST. But you know, hey, if that's the direction that Empire wants to move, then good on them. They need a few more mid-range guns in there to compete with Eclipse and Shocker and stuff like that. So, you know, good on them, I guess. But yeah, the Empire X, I've got my First Strike 77 on here with my Immortal Air reg. I absolutely love this reg. I love this tank. This tank is perfect, especially with an axe. Like, feeling it set up with an axe, it feels good. It really does feel good in the hands. I've got my Spire 3 on there with my rain lid, just because I'm not sure what the weather's going to do this weekend. I think it's supposed to be clear. You know, hopefully, knock on wood. But, you know, if worse comes to worse, I've got my rain lid, I've got my speed feed in my push gear bag, so I'm good to go. And then I have my carbon fiber Freak XL on here, and I absolutely love this barrel, and it makes just every gun shoot lasers. So if you have the means to pick up a Freak XL barrel and kit, it doesn't have to be the carbon fiber one. The carbon fiber one is just, I had a little bit extra money that I could put towards it, so I made sure to get one. I think I even traded for it too. Like, I put like some trades in and then cash on top of it. But the carbon fiber barrel is just, it's just so nice. It makes every gun just a little bit quieter. Like, if I use it on my CVO, you can't find me on the field. There was a game at Sherwood right after we got our CVOs. I had it, I was probably in front of 20 people. They had no idea where I was. They could not find me, and I was picking them off one by one. They had no idea. So yeah, the carbon fiber barrel is super nice. But yeah, it's just a stock axe, stock settings. Don't ever change the settings from stock, because that's what your gun is designed to run on. If you want to tune a little bit for efficiency, that's fine. But for the most part, your stock settings are what make your gun work. Because when people come in, or they come to me on the weekends and they're like, hey, my gun isn't shooting, the first thing I ask is if you messed with your settings. And 90% of the time they say yes, and that's what screwed up their gun. So leave your gun at stock settings. You know, oh, I want more efficiency. Oh, I want a better shot. Leave it alone. If your gun shoots paintballs at 300 feet per second at the field BPS, leave it alone. Don't touch it. So yeah, that is this weekend's loadout, at least for part of the Destiny game that we're going to. So Krista is commanding. It is this weekend. This video should be up tonight. It's going to be going up super late. So if you don't have anything to do on Saturday or near Attica, Indiana, or want to make the trip, please come out. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.